Welcome dear learners to my YouTube channel Learn with Shivi. I am Shivi Gupta and today we are going to read and understand lesson number 1 from the book A Pact with the Sun. The lesson's name is A Tale of Two Birds. Now, to understand this lesson better, we'll have a few rules as always, right? The first rule will be to sit with your book and pencil ready so that you can mark all the difficult words that come your way. Second rule, use a dictionary whenever and wherever required. Rule number 3, watch the video over and over again till you are able to understand the lesson properly. And the last one, please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel Learn with Shivi. So, without further ado, let's get started. A Tale of Two Birds. There once lived a bird and her two newborn babies in a forest. They had a nest in a tall shady tree, and there the mother bird took care of her little ones day and night. One day there was a big storm. There was thunder, lightning and rain, and the wind blew down many trees. The tall tree in which the birds lived also came down. A big heavy branch hit the nest and killed the bird. Fortunately for the baby birds, the strong wind blew them away to the other side of the forest. One of them came down near a cave where a gang of robbers lived. The other landed outside a rishi's ashram a little distance away. So in this story, we see that there is a bird which lives on a tall shady tree along with her two babies. And they all lived very happily, and the mother took care of her babies as well. Until one day when the forest was hit by a storm. There was thunder, there was lightning, the wind was blowing like crazy. And what happened was, because of all of this, the nest fell down. Right? And when the nest fell down, the mother bird got hit by a branch and she died there and then. And the two babies, what happened to them? They got separated from each other because of the wind, because of the strong wind that was blowing at that point of time. What happened was that one of the two babies flew and reached near a gang of robbers, and the other one reached a hermit's ashram. Okay, so now let's see what impact does it bring into their lives. Days passed and the baby birds became big birds. One day, the king of the country came to the forest to hunt. He saw a deer and rode after it. It ran deep into the forest, followed by the king. Soon the king lost his way and didn't know where he was. He rode on for a long time till he came to the other side of the forest. Very tired by now, he got off his horse and sat down under a tree that stood near a cave. Suddenly, he heard a voice cry out, "Quick, hurry up! There's someone under the tree. Come and take his jewels and his horse. Hurry, or else he'll slip away." The king was amazed. He looked up and saw a big brown bird on the tree under which he was sitting. He also heard faint noises issuing from the cave. He quickly got onto his horse and rode away as fast as he could. So now with time both the birds grew up and turned and became big birds, right? From babies they had grown up to become big birds, right? So one day when the king of the country came into the forest, what was his purpose of coming to the forest? He was hunting, right? So when he was running after a deer, he realized after some time that he had lost his way and he can see the deer nowhere. So he decided to rest for some while under a tree as he was feeling very tired. And when he sat down, he heard somebody calling out that, "Look, come over here. There is this man. Take away all his jewels and his horse. Otherwise he'll run away. You must come fast." So the king got really surprised. Where is this voice coming from? When he looked up into the sky, he realized that there is a big bird sitting on the branch of the tree, and the bird is calling out to some other robbers. The king immediately stood up. He took his horse and he rode away from there. The king realized that this bird was very clever and was going to help and is helping in fact the robbers to loot people like him. Soon he came to a clearing which looked like an ashram. It was the Rishi's ashram. The king tied his horse to a tree and sat down in its shade. Suddenly he heard a gentle voice announce, "Welcome to the ashram, sir. Please go inside and rest. The Rishi will be back soon. There's some cold water in the pot. Please make yourself comfortable." The king looked up and saw a big brown bird in the tree. He was amazed. "This one looks like the other bird outside the cave," he said to himself loudly. "You are right, sir," answered the bird. "He is my brother, but he has made friends with robbers. He now talks as they do. He doesn't talk to me anymore." Just then the Rishi entered the ashram. So now after covering some distance, the king finally reaches an ashram where he feels that he is safe. So he ties his horse to a tree and sits under it so that he can rest for some while. And soon he hears a very gentle voice asking him to go inside and take rest, as all the arrangements have been made for his comfortable stay while the hermit returns from the forest. Right? So the king is again amazed. Now where is this voice coming from? He looks up into the sky and he finds another bird, another big brown bird similar to the one that had helped robbers come and loot him. So he now is very amazed to see how come I am seeing the same sort of a bird being so gentle towards me. The bird is not trying to loot me. The bird is not trying to take advantage of me. How is this bird so kind? So he tells, so he's like talking to himself, how come I see two different birds looking so same but behaving so differently? So what does the bird say? The bird says that yes, you are right, sir. We both are brothers. But what happened was that my brother, he made friends with the robbers and he has now started talking and behaving like those people only. While I stay here, and that is why I am different from him. And as they were talking, the Rishi entered the place. "Welcome, sir," he said to the king. "Please come inside and make yourself at home. You look tired. Rest for a while. Then you can share my food." The king told the Rishi the story of the two birds and how each had behaved so differently, though they looked so alike. "The forest is full of surprises," he said. The holy man smiled and said, "After all, one is known by the company one keeps. That bird has always heard the talk of robbers. He imitates them and talks about robbing people. This one has repeated what he has always heard. He welcomes people to the ashram. Now come inside and rest. I'll tell you more about this place and these birds." On seeing Rishi entering the ashram, the king started telling the Rishi about how he saw two similar looking birds behaving so differently. The Rishi also smiled and told him that one is always known by the company he keeps. He tells him that one of the two birds lives with the robbers. He listens and speaks their language only. He just tries to behave like the other robbers do. While this young bird lives in the ashram and hears whatever we talk. That is why he always welcomes whoever comes to the ashram. So basically what this story is about, this story is trying to teach you that one is always known by the company one keeps. For example, if you stay in a company, in the company of good friends, then you will also behave like a good child. You will also do, your actions will tell each and every one that how good you are at your work and how disciplined you are, right? But if your company is not good, then you will also start behaving in a very bad manner, which will not be acceptable at all. So one should always remember to maintain the company of good people around them, right? And we must not fall for the people who are bad. We must not be friends with them. So this was all about this chapter. I hope you've understood it well. So we'll meet in the next class. Till then, take care, stay home, stay safe, and please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel Learn with Shivi.